Hello and welcome along. And that intro sting didn't work. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It works much better when we've got a couple of when I've got a couple of PCs doing this instead of just my laptop, which has great fun. Hello and welcome along, everybody. How are you doing on this fine Wednesday evening? Having better, touch wood, time with my PC this evening. Sorry about last night's stream. Sorry that we couldn't have it. Basically, I couldn't get this thing to connect. Asfay8608. Thank you for subscribing. You are awesome. Thank you very much for your support. We're on Sandy Bay tonight. Big announcement I've got for this week, or for the start of this stream, is tomorrow night. Bonus stream to make up for the fact I couldn't stream last night. I will be streaming tomorrow night. So 8:30 we will be on Bessie Beneath. Come and join me. We'll make up for the fact that we missed the stream yesterday. And we'll make sure we still have 5 streams this week. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat. So 123 JCB13, welcome along. Sloth Farms, welcome along. Daniel Kinsberg, welcome along. Culture 1983, welcome along. Troy Likesford, welcome along. MB68DK, welcome along. Bradley Rangeley, welcome along. Miller Gaming, welcome along. J-Man James, welcome along. GDDK, welcome along. Farming with Fluke, welcome along. Who else? We've got a couple of hosts. Thank you for the host, Miller Gaming. You are awesome. Run Simulation, thank you for those. You are awesome as well. 123 JCB13 has subscribed with Twitch Prime. They've been subscribed for 5 months and are on a 5-month streak. That is awesome, JCB. You also got your Fent tonight. Welcome along, also. How you doing, my friend? You are also in the voice chat with me.
Indeed I am. Hello, everyone.
Nimrod 1001, welcome along as well. I think that's everybody. So shall we jump in? Well, that's everybody who said hello in the chat so far. We'll take this up to 5 times. I do not know what I have to do on my farm today. I have a feeling we have harvested all of the potatoes now. Yes, all of our potatoes are harvested. How's our grass looking? We need to check on the fertilization of our grass. So let's check on that as well. So that is growing, but and has 1 level of growth on it. So we might get away with, actually. I think we might get away with maybe. Does that look like it could be fertilized again? We might get away with that, fertilizing that again. Wow, it's amazing. Up until I started tonight, I was getting great FPS. I am now getting absolute rubbish FPS. I don't know where my tractors are. Cannot clean the cows with 9 FPS. Not a possibility. This is the whole. I need 2 PCs. This shouldn't be happening now. What is my task manager running that I can kick off here? That can go. What's that? Is that Skype? Skype can go. VF, clearing off.
You shouldn't have added those extra 4 mods without taking off 4 mods.
It's not the mods. It's the various things that are running on my PC.
Well, yeah, they won't help.
Creative Cloud can go as well. Exit Creative Cloud. Quit it. Yeah, it's doing something. I don't have anything else running. I've got nothing major running. I've got nothing like Photoshop or anything like that running. It is OBS. Yeah, OBS Giants Dropbox. I'm going to exit Dropbox rather than pause it. Because that's taking up desperate needed processing power here. And I think that's it. I think that might sort things out. That might improve things if I'm lucky. Still running 100% processor. but we are at least getting 12 FPS.
Ah, you're fixed. You're sorted now.
Oh man. Also, we are dropping frames like nothing else at the moment.
Of course, dropping frames. You're running at 12 FPS.
No. OBS is dropping frames. This is the whole setup I've got at the moment. Should be a single PC good streaming setup, and yeah,
your game that is supposed to be running at 60 FPS is running at 12 FPS.
This game never runs.
And you are
at
surprised
FPS.
that OBS is also dropping frames.
I have never got this game to run at 60 FPS.
Yeah, but
even on a
I'm just saying
2070.
that with the game only managing to do 12 FPS, I feel you shouldn't be surprised that OBS is dropping frames.
Yeah, I'm wondering if one of the new mods we've added is possibly because other people are saying there's laggy stuff.
Well, one of your mods completely changes how most of the game works.
Which is?
What, doesn't it? Like one of them changes how crops work.
No. It just produces. You can still get general crops. It just creates single crop pallets. So
yeah, it creates a whole load of new stuff, and it has to query all of the things.
But nobody's got
make
any
new
of
stuff.
it yet. Anyway, that shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
What I mean is, it's a potentially fairly high load scripting mod.
I don't think so. It's not like the passenger mod. The passenger mod changed every single vehicle on the server, and the real dirt mod altered how the dirt worked on every single piece of equipment on the server.
I'm just saying, you said you think it might be one of the new mods. I'm
I
saying
don't.
That's the one I'd look at first.
Yeah, I don't think it's the seeding mod. It's very true, Richard, but I'm struggling with FPS on this anyway. It is because I'm not on my 2 streaming setup. My 2 streaming setup can handle this so much better. So yeah, all the seed thing does not let you change seed and seeder, add things like exactly. There's no major changes to that. It is something that is. It could be my recording setup in OBS. You know, it's having to do a lot of extra rendering, but it shouldn't be doing that on the CPU is the point. It should be.
Rendering on the graphics card still uses a decent amount of CPU.
Yeah, but I'm using the trick is
even if you're using MBank.
But the RTX cards, it's a separate processor.
Yeah, but it still uses a reasonable amount of CPU forces to.
Yeah, but a
to
lot
shift
less.
Hello.
Yes. We've got to clean out some cows. I mean, what FPS are you getting at the moment?
How do I
you'd have to.
I mean, more than not.
Press F2.
F2.
But you'd have to have
42-ish, 40.
Yeah.
About 40.
Mine is because my computer is doing a lot of stuff. MVEC does use GPU, yes, but it's the beauty of MVEC, and especially MVEC New, is it uses a separate chip on the graphics card.
Like that.
So it doesn't use any of your graphic card stuff. Could you open the gate? Yeah, that's the thing, Laggy Lucas. There is something wrong with my setup, and I will say next when we leave the when we go on to the next multiplayer, what we'll be doing is we will be having fewer people on the server, and we will be doing a lot fewer mods. I'm going to limit it to like 20 mods.
Yeah, and then add 4 in the stream.
I am doing a lot at once on this. Sorry, and then...
and then add 4 in the stream.
I'm not adding 4... No. It's going to be... The problem we got on here is everybody wants their own type of tractor on their own farm. And so we have so many mods for the action.
See, I'm with Culture. The trick
I
is
am
to
allowed
say no.
Yeah, I am allowed to say no. It is very true. And I probably should say no, but I'm too nice.
Yes.
What mods are we using on this map? About 100 taken fanatic, and that's the problem. And I can't just delete mods without deleting people's farm equipment.
You could have avoided adding.
Well, it's my fault in the first place. Give you control, you say no to everything.
What are we? Like, you know, the ones you added today.
Yeah, I shouldn't have added them.
I'm just making an example here.
Yeah, well, one of them was what I wanted to add. To up the realism, but we may have to, I don't know.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
why I say, you know, I will.
Close the game.
Thank you. I will have to have a look at what we have for the next one. The next one isn't gonna be a realism experiment. It's gonna be a collaborative farm. Big collaborative, realistic, still realistic farm.
Oh yeah, I'm setting up OBS to monitor game scenes.
What I really want is my studio back. Today was fun. They've started putting the ceiling up in my new studio.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so I've seen some pictures.
Welcome to the VFN, thank you for following.
I'm guessing I've probably seen more pictures than...
Yeah, you've seen the video of my wife walking through there yesterday, just shaking her head.
I did see a video. I possibly did see a video, but didn't realise it was a video, so I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, basically they pulled all the ceiling down yesterday. They started putting it back up yesterday, and yeah, they're most of the way across. The loft hatch has been wonderful, wonderful fun. Hey Fox, welcome along. So yeah. Yeah, the loft hatch had to go down today because it hadn't been secured very well. Which Ortho knows why it hasn't been secured very well. Because like most of the rest of my house...
Because it was put up by a guard.
It's, yeah, it was put up by a guard. It's, like most of my house, it's a bodge job. And we're going to be taking a decade to sort all the bodge out.
Was that too blunt?
No, that was pretty much spot on.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take these mods out, I think. Which means people who've just bought new tractors. Sorry.
Sell them again.
Well, well, they could sell them. Yeah, sell them. I'm afraid I can't. We can't play this like this. I've got to take some mods off. It could be the seed mod. I might try and save this, take the server down, take the seed mod and see if that helps.
I think for now, I'd just take all the mods that you added today off in the interest of getting it working for today's stream.
Yeah. I think we
Just
may
'cause you
have
need
to have.
something that you know
I will warn
works.
everybody on the server now. I think we're going to have a massive repeat on mods. I would say, look at your tractors. If you've got modern stuff, be included. It might be time for us to look at removing as many of these mods as we can. See if we can improve things that way. Part of it tonight is probably the fact that I'm doing this over Wi-Fi rather than a wired connection. Because my wired connection has gone Yeah, you've only. Trust me, Joergen. I want the T7 as well, but I think we're going to have to go to a much more vanilla setup. It is.
Right, I'm recording. I'm not streaming, but I'm at 26 seconds.
Yeah.
I just can't.
My thing is that I'm recording and streaming. Yeah, VF's having issues. This is so new and so amazing and so different that I would have issues. You know, that never happens.
It's weird, isn't it?
What I don't understand is I know so many people who stream multiplayer and they stream, everything, and they get, full FPS.
I think part of it is just that you're using a laptop, and it's the laptop. But you are running into the difference between laptop grade components and desktop grade.
Yeah. I use the only thing I normally do on the laptop is play the game. That's it. My long-term plan is to get a second gaming machine. Oh yeah, I was still getting lag then, but not anywhere near as bad. I was still getting 26 or 30 FPS. And the thing I've got at the moment is I'm also not on the hardline internet connection for the server, so I'm pinging at about 80 milliseconds instead of 40.
Yeah.
So everything is working against a good setup.
Oh, you'd bought one of the new tractors already, had you? JCB.
It was the fence. You just gained about 5 to. Yeah, and both Rowan and JCB have had new tractors that they've requested, but I think we're going to have to remove them. I think we're going to have to remove more than them. I want to get logs down a lot more. Yeah, I think may have to approach this differently. Surely, lad, thank you. You host, you are awesome.
Are there any mods for farming sim server tools that let you inspect what's causing lag? Things?
There is a server log, but it doesn't really say. Normally you can see if there's a mod with an issue, then it will appear there.
Because there's some really useful Minecraft mods that will show you what is causing lag.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I know like that. Basically, what I think I need to do is I need to strip it all back. Just put JCB get the same FPS. Yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do is strip back the scripted mods. Go for a much more vanilla setup. Well, we do have a lot of animal pens. We do have quite a few bales kicking around at the moment as well. Stream keeps stopping. I am dropping frames again. I think this is. I think this is being stuck on the Wi-Fi. That's good. Not the most stable of streams. Let me just check something quickly. My trouble is, I have no means by which I can connect into a hard line at the moment. And streaming over Wi-Fi, I know is not a good idea, but it's all I can do at the moment. Let's have a look. It may be that it's all this stuff together, to be honest. Bitrate is stable. Yeah, Twitch isn't complaining. Hello Jason, welcome along. Oh, hang on, let me see if I can. I don't need that. Let's do this into performance mode. See if that helps. Now that's brought me a little bit more FPS. And made things a little bit stable. But not much. Yeah, that now is an internet connection thing. So yeah, I think trying to play MP over this at the same time as I'm trying to stream over Wi-Fi is not working. Hey Gareth 44 Child, welcome along. What I don't understand is why is it Farming Sim is the only game I have this issue with? If I stream selling all the non-built-in animal pens, possibly, but I'm not sure those are the calls. I think at the moment it is just one of those perfect stores. It's not helping in any way. I think if I was not doing yeah, exactly, J-Man takes. The other thing to do is try restarting the server. Might have a try. Welcome, the Canadian Gamer X. Turning a load of script mods off and restarting the server. Whoa. Ah! Love I do, thank you, Trey. Actually getting an army. What? From using them because I'm having to move the mouse further to get the arm to do stuff. I'm going to try and keep putting it.
The Canadian Gamer would like to know if you send packages. Send it. I can do Texas.
There we go. I think that's better.
You missed.
Server, read the time. No, set the time to 1 before save the game. Yeah, no, I will do. It was good having the fed. Yeah. What I need to do is I need to go through and see what mods everybody has again. I think we need to. What I would say is if you are using a tractor that is generically available in the game, switch to that this evening if you can. So for example, Moran, or whoever it was who asked for the T6 on the server, can you use the standard T6? Rather than the old one, because we'll take that off the server. I will probably try and switch this out for something else. Right, there we go. No! Ah! Trouble using keyboard. I cannot remember which key is which. I will. I'll go through it, JCB, and see if I can. We want to do some testing. Okay, I can do that. Can't be. It's not at the moment, DP, which is why I'm doing it all via keyboard. What I need to do is get this save game loaded up locally, get it up to at least 60 FPS by turning mods on. The trouble is, when it's me playing on my own, it's very difficult to gauge, you know, how different it is. Partly, yeah, partly because we have too many mods. Partly because we have a lot of people. Partly because my internet connection is awful at the moment. I'm not. It's just that the answer hasn't changed. I will let you know. There is no point asking it every stream. I will let you know. Ron, at the moment, I would say if you can get something comparable to a T7, please switch to it. I would like to take out as many mods as I can. Oh, I think that's done. Money. Well, we'll have to work something out. The alternative is that at the moment this isn't really working, so we might have to see about ending this after the second year because it is way too laggy, and we need a server setup that isn't. There are a lot of really nice maps out there. It's getting something that has a good pace crossover.
A barn entirely full of potatoes.
It is. I had nowhere else to store them until I processed them.
It's a lot of potatoes.
In like 10 minutes. I don't know, JCB. That would have 10 minutes. What is, the trouble is, I can't see from here what everybody else is using. So, I'm going to see what. Culture finds your accent annoyingly accurate.
Okay.
Right.
I'd have expected more just annoying than annoyingly accurate, but
let's have a look what's in my garage. So that's a mod, that's a mod, that's a mod, that's a mod, those are mods, that's a mod, that's a mod, that's not, that's a mod. Oh man, my sheds are mods, my fuel tanks are mod. Actually I've not got that many. Half my equipment maybe. Yeah. Let's have a look at the other farms. Because I haven't really looked at the other farms that much. So, no. I want to join the farms. So I'll have a look at Sandy Bay Farm. What have they got? A couple of big shovels. Yeah. not that many mods. Several bits of equipment, but like that's the Straumann Vertimix could that could possibly be switched out. Large capacity shovels are a pain because there's nothing standard that is that large. Yeah, again, nothing what that I'd call absolutely breaking there. Let's have a look. Hello, Fabio Concrete, welcome along. Is there any way to stop ownership of animals in multiplayer that I know of? There isn't, as far as I know. S-Grade Top 2, welcome along, by the way. Mod. Again, nothing horrible on any of these farms. Which leads me to believe that it's a scripting mod issue more than anything else. Yeah, everybody's using the universal tanks. So yeah, the old Fent. Yeah, everybody's using the Abbey. Again, nothing on there that is a horrible out there mod. Oops, no. I think it's just purely number of farms we've got, number of players, my internet connection.
And to an extent, I think the number of mods.
Because that's a single mod pack. Yeah. But I mean, most farms don't actually have that many mods.
Yeah, but I think just having the mods running on the server.
I think I need to sort of,
even if no one's using them. I suspect.
Yeah. But that's why I need to go through. Certainly the universal tank can stay.
Yeah, and the large capacity shovel seems heavily used and worth having. But looks like most of the tractors can go. Yeah. Maybe quite a bit of equipment that's got
fencing, but again,
that's got other
mod.
You know, unless it's filling a
I think it's a scripting
isn't something
mod,
else.
But I think it's a scripting mod thing.
I don't think it's just one mod.
No, I think it's several of the ones that will be harder on it. You know, the fact we're running seasons, the fact we're running Maze Plus, you know, 2 big scripting mods.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're certainly not helping. But nor is the fact that there's 100 other mods.
No. Yeah, only the Huddig on the council, really. Not much else. Everything else is Vicon DLC and things like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we need to have 1, maybe 2 cheap tractors on. I mean, it definitely doesn't help that my internet connection is being a pain. Right, so I need to do some testing. I need to have a testing, I think. Hey.
Hey.
Why? Where has my road gone? That's weird.
What road?
So here, down here, I had. So I've got this mud area down here. I then had a roadway along here.
Oh, yeah.
Which is now.
Wait, look.
Grass.
Yeah. Okay, I can see it.
What you got? Is there mud? Is there mud where I'm standing?
Yeah.
On
You're standing on mud, and then it's kind of like mud with grass, tufts.
Okay, that's weird. That is not there on my screen.
It's only like screenshots.
There is something weird going on.
Yeah, no, I can see it on your screen. It looks, you know, fairly significant.
I'm gonna come out and go back. Rejoin my farm. Make sure I'm farm manager.
Yeah. Put it in Discord.
Yeah, but the game shouldn't still be sinking in. I've been going 35 minutes. You know, that's not right. Right, let me. So I'm going to save the game quickly. I'm not going to take the server down or anything. I'm going to go out and come back in. Because, yeah, I am dropping frames like nothing else. I want to see if A, my stream then gets fairly stable. I.e., I'm not having to do any more stuff with the multiplayer. Because I have just been dropping streams all the time. Or dropping frames all the time. And that looks to me, no, that might not.
My FPS went up a little bit.
I'm wondering if part of my trouble is that this is over. This is over Wi-Fi. Yeah, no, I'm still dropping frames.
You on 2.4 or 5?
Of
gigahertz.
2.4.
For range reasons, or just because your Wi-Fi sucks?
I was having problems, and I can try and up it to 2.5. Probably disconnect the.
It's 2.4 or 5.
Sorry. I could try upping it to 5, but that's.
Well, they're just different standards. 2.4 is longer range.
Oh right.
But 5 gigahertz is faster, more more bandwidth.
Yeah.
So if you're having problems with 5 gigahertz, then with the connection, then changing to 2.4 gigahertz would make sense.
Let's try joining this again.
Those are taters stored in the shed, Canadian Gamer.
They are.
Potato.
Hey, Morpheus and Land Rover Max, welcome along. So it's running smoother. Yeah, I've only dropped 1 frame recently.
Because you're not in the game.
Well, I'm not in the game. Yeah, that's why it's so much smoother. Well, Liam, it's more that yeah, it's better than last night. I am at the point now where I am aching to get back into my studio. If you guys saw the picture I posted yesterday, I actually need to post another picture today.
I'm at 60 FPS.
Yeah, but you're synchronizing.
Yeah.
And I'm dropping frames again. We have got 74 viewers. 1 more viewer, and I'll start the giveaway. Not that I think that this is going to be. What is our re-edition trait? Our re-edition of Sandy Bay is my slightly modified version.
I'm glad that one person got my potatoes reference. By the way, J-Man James.
Come on, let's try this. I am in. Well, the road is back, but Yeah, my FPS.
It's a start. Well, I mean, you fixed the entirely unimportant problem.
Yep.
So, yay.
Hey, Paul Sinclair. Welcome along. Hello, Ethan Seago. Welcome along. Trouble is, I've got to put a potato cleaner in here, and that's likely to not help things. Right, does our potato need field need flowers? Oh no, I know what our potato field is. We need to go and put some fertilizer on it before we go and plough it. So we're going to do that. That will be easier with this FPS. Oh, we're up to 18, 17, 18 FPS. Nice. That's not what I said, Confetti. I said I will let you know when I have. And you have every right to be impatient because I'm being rubbish.
No comment.
Right. But just hit me up in Discord. Just remind me in Discord and I'll get it done. Just while I'm FPSing, reminding me I'm rubbish does not remove my mood, wonderful goodness. Oh, what? Why have those fallen off the side of my happy tank? What's going on with the server? Caught in that. No, pick it up. Maybe that will get it through, maybe it won't. Go. Another one over. There we go. Post a photo of the picture. Oh, cool. Oop. Is my mic low? Is my mic coming down through okay? Canadian Gamer X, thank you for the host. You are awesome. Unlike me.
maybe a little quiet.
A little quiet.
I just had to switch to the stream view to check.
God, I can't back up tonight. Oh, I'm in rubbish.
I don't know though, really, because I've not been listening to the stream audio, so I don't have the levels. It's that problem.
I think I'm gonna have to make
the same volume. Yeah, compared to mine, it's not low.
Yeah,
but
it is coming along, Paul. Basically, everything has been stripped. So the walls have been stripped. The roof has been stripped. It is being completely rebuilt from the ground up. And it's taking a little while to do it as a result.
Yeah. It's not so much that this studio's been stripped back to a bare shell as that the studio plus a couple of rooms around it stripped back to a bare shell. Including the walls that used to divide them.
Yeah. So
and will divide them once finished.
Yeah. So nothing.
Big project.
I have connected to the wrong place. We've not got any slurry, we've only got digestate. Ah!
When you're messing about with like slurry and stuff, you don't want to be risking connecting hoses to wrong places. That sounds like it could go bad.
Ruben19, thank you for the host. You are awesome. Why am I not streaming on YouTube anymore? Because you know all these problems I'm currently having streaming on Twitch. Amplify that by about 10, and you get what I end up facing with YouTube. YouTube, if it disconnects at all, it starts a whole new stream. I can't do a proper archive. It's just awful. Here, I'm able to put my VODs up on YouTube because it's a completely separate setup. It means that it doesn't harm the number of views that were on the VOD. It's all just, it works so much better doing this. It's a better experience for you guys in general as a result as well. A stream stopping and restarting just is a stream stopping and restarting. It's not a whole new stream, which is what you have to define it as in YouTube now. YouTube's whole stream setup has just gone horrible. So yeah. Later, Eugene. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully, we'll be better tomorrow night playing single player. There we go. I know it's got to be one thing or the other, or a combination, because when I'm recording these days, I'm recording at nearly 60 FPS. I've got it up to 50, 60 FPS that I'm recording at, and I'm running so many of the same mods. So, yeah. Such a multiple issue thing, which is what makes it so hard to diagnose this. Could also explain why most streamers I know do, like, when they're streaming multiplayer, stream it with like 1 or 2 people and a few mods, rather than craziness that I went for on here.
It wasn't crazy, it was bold.
It was bold. Trying to do something different. Oh. Yeah. Get off there. Still trying to put it back. Stop trying to put it back on the side, please. There we go. There we are. Oh. And activate the flow connector. Go. It's still going up. Yep. So, do you like the manure mod? Very, very much. Okay, that's nice and full. So close that. It's a good question. I think the mod I'm gonna have to take out, which people won't overly like me taking out, is the vehicle control add-on. I think the vehicle control add-on needs to come out. It's the one main mod that I can think could be having a major effect on everybody's stuff. I know, Rowan, I know that you really want it in. When I get my wheel back, it's a mod that I will really want in, but it's one of those mods that affects every vehicle. It has to calculate different gears and setups
and didn't you already try taking it out and it really helped? We
did already try taking it out. I don't think it helped that much.
Because earlier somebody said it did really help.
It's more than the 4 I added though. JCB, it is definitely more than the 4 I added. And I'm not getting. I don't know if we're using the increased fuel usage on here as well.
It was Jeytav who said it made a fair difference.
Oh, right.
Or at least it is.
Yeah. We don't. Okay. Yeah, I probably should take player speed off. I'll take player speed off. It means I'll have to try and get my my own speed under control, of course. Nope.
You got some weeds there in that field.
I have. Wow. Thank you, Hazmat 7520 for the 200 bits. You are awesome. My stream is laggy, and yeah, we're going at like 3 miles an hour with this. But it'll work. I will run around like a madman. I will just have to control myself and stop myself pressing run. I'll have to walk everywhere. I will take a copy of the server. We'll see how everyone's using. We'll see what mods we can turn off, as I normally do, and we'll go from there. Because people have bought and sold tracks and things, so little tracks and mods we don't need, and equipment stuff. So later, Paul. Your lag has improved. I'm actually up to 20 FPS at this point. So things are improving. I mean, part of it is we've had a few people drop off the server. I'd quite like to get winter weeks into this field. Why I partly think that restricting the number of people we have, you know, doing a single farm and restricting the number of people we have on the farm would be a good thing. J-Man left his I'm actually knocking on the door at 20 FPS, which is playable.
It's definitely better than 12.
Ooh.
So, you know, state the obvious.
Yeah, but I'm streaming and recording as well, all on the same machine. Could just be server lag. Again, reducing the number of mods is going to improve that. Maybe I should have restricted this to pure farms. That might have been wise as well. But hey ho, we live and learn. Who's helping me on the farm? Ortho was helping me on the farm somewhere. I don't know where he is.
I'm standing on a wall. I mean, I guess it's more that I'm here to help you on the farm. If you want to do something.
Yeah, I'm trying to. At the moment, I'm not sure there is anything making lag. I can promise you, Ortho's internet connection an awful lot better than mine.
Yeah. Not that that's a real high bar.
Oh no, mine.
Now, Stones is a lot better than mine.
Yeah. Evening, Farmer Stew. Am I doing a giveaway tonight? We haven't passed 75 viewers. We've been hanging around 72 to 74 for the last few minutes. But we haven't passed 75 viewers yet. Oh, right next to the microphone.
Yep.
You can hear me filling the mug. Or filling the glass. Because I can do that because I have GPS on. And look, no hands! Do you know what's really disconcerting? In order to try and get the most out of this, I have turned off all previews I have, so I can't actually see what I'm sending out of them.
I can see what you were sending out like 20 seconds ago.
Oh, no.
Which isn't really helpful if like, you know, you want to say that you're about to crash or anything like that.
Well, I can see obviously what's under, but I can't see what stuff's on the screen if I'm on the wrong. If I'm on the wrong, well, I can see which scene I'm in, but yeah, I can't see if the wrong stuff is showing. We're doing okay. 76 views on this, and only 72 on mine. It has to be what Twitch is showing me. So sometimes Twitch for a moment will show you guys higher than it's showing me. But yeah, we are just hanging around the 72, 74 at the moment. Round it goes. Yeah, so I'm getting this spray to digestate because we have a ton of digestate, and then we can plough this in. I think this field needs. See, this ups my FPS. It doesn't actually, but so I think this field needs ploughing because we had potatoes in here. We do need to plough this field. I don't have a lot of digestate. I've got plenty of digestate. How much does that hold? I only had 32k last. How do you check Culture? There we go.
What was I about to type into Google? Don't worry, it wasn't not PG, but it was Eve related, not Farming Simulator, so it's unlikely you actually be able to answer. Useful.
This will go out on YouTube in a couple of days, I think. I think I'm pretty much caught up again.
Oh, I remember. Not
tomorrow bad. Will be... I think tomorrow is Bessie Beneath from Sunday, maybe. If that hasn't already gone out, that might have already gone out, in which case there won't be a video tomorrow morning, and there will be SnowRunner tomorrow afternoon, Thursday, and because I got back on track having missed a video on Monday.
Can I just say, I think
what?
I may have discovered a new feature. It's amazing that I don't know if it's actually new or if I've just never seen it before.
What's that?
It is amazing. So I just started typing a web address into the bar in Chrome, as you do.
Yeah.
And it obviously brought up the normal list of suggestions.
Yeah.
One of which I already had open in another window.
Right.
And it brought up and there's a button on the other side of the other end of the bar saying switch to this tab.
Oh really? That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Flubber88, welcome along. Ignore TM175. What mod pages do I use? The mod pages I recommend are the Mod Hub and YesMods.com. I am currently checking out KingMods.com because they seem good. I'm not sure how good their mods are. They don't test stuff by the looks of things, but there is more information on them. So yeah. Nicola27437, thank you for the follow. And Nicurium0501, thank you for the follow as well. So yeah, most of my stuff comes from the in-game Mod Hub and from YesMods.com. There is lots of Meh stuff on there, absolutely. And while I don't see any outright stolen mods, there's a few dodgy converts, things like that on there. which to me is a much grayer area. For example, a straight-up convert of an old map is a severe no-no. A mod that is built on a previous mod that has the person's actually put work into, that's different. Because that's what a lot of mods that are what Giants are. You know, they're Giants mods. They're in-game stuff from Giants that has been modded. So yeah, it's always a little bit not sure. Yeah, that's the thing, Clubber. And actually, in all fairness, I don't like YesMod's new design. YesMod's new design makes it harder to find their mods, which is not good. Redesigning a website to make it harder for people to use is never a good plan. Used to be that you went on that site and the mods were just front and center, and now they're in a little box about 2/3 of the way down the page. I still want to create a mod directory. I still want to make that kind of site, I think. Want somewhere that people can trust and that can be updated on a regular basis. The trouble is, I have very little time anyway. I'm working on it, Travis. Now that I've got your details, I can get it sorted. Happy Wednesday, Hunterbury 06810. Trouble is, the place I was going to get it from ran out of stock. So yeah, I've got to go looking for another one. If I'm lucky, they'll get another one in because it was a fairly decent price. Do I have a Discord? I do indeed. There is my Discord. I have a button, it's not working.
Oh. Hold it.
Yeah, while I reset my stream deck.
So you have a button so I'm typing.
It's annoying, my stream deck is annoying like that. It doesn't about to run out. It doesn't post to my Twitch stream. 120. Oh, they got them on Amazon. I did find it for 118. But they'd run out of stock by the end of last week, so maybe I'll go check them again and see if they've got some more. Andrew Brie, if you are a follower or a follower on Twitch or a subscriber on YouTube, then yes, you are part of the VFN. Or if you're on the Discord, actually. You are part of the VFN, the Virtual Farming Nation.
Along with all the cool kids.
Indeed. Yeah, issues streaming last night. They haven't completely cleared up tonight. Ah, now you're all doing what? There you go, Hunter. I'm lagging a bit at the moment. My FPS has definitely improved since the beginning of the stream.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, I was still looking at whether Vodafone would be a thing to use for the 4G here for the connection, but after last night's brouhaha, I don't think it's wise.
Why?
Because I have the backup of streaming via my phone.
Yeah.
If my internet connection isn't working. Yesterday I could not connect Or yesterday, the speed of Vodafone on 4G was appallingly bad.
It's disappointing.
I mean, it was, to be perfectly honest, most of the time it's not much better down than my my landline.
I was thinking of switching to Vodafone because of just how bad the speeds are on 3.
Well, I have exactly the opposite problem.
Yeah.
And I think it's partly because everybody in Norfolk connects to the internet via, or has a Vodafone mobile because of the coverage.
That is
true. Officially, I have no 3 coverage here.
Vodafone has had the best coverage in Norfolk since before 3 existed as a company.
Yeah, exactly. And 3 for someone, I was about to say where I live, 3 round here has the closest town has coverage, and then nowhere around it for about 10 miles. Yeah. So that means that my local town next to nobody's on 3 because they can't get a signal anywhere.
I remember back when 3G first launched. We were at a sailing regatta at Braden.
Yeah.
Which is, and the regatta base for that is truly in the middle of nowhere. Because it's in the middle of the Halvergate marshes.
Oh right, yeah.
If anyone knows Norfolk particularly well, who's trying to knock me off the wall? Colchi, okay.
In his hudding. I know it's JCB's got the hudding, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And somehow, like, when, because no one had 3G signal then.
Yeah.
Like, unless you lived in the middle of a city.
Yeah.
But somehow this guy, whose son was off at some sailing nationals somewhere, managed to video chat his wife to watch his son cross the line of the thing from this regatta.
Wow.
Which is at a pub. Yeah, so it's a pub in the middle of Havergate Marshes, which doesn't even have a road going to it.
Charlie 201104, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Okay. I take it didn't have Wi-Fi either, this being the era of early 3G.
It had a payphone.
Okay.
May or may not have had its own landline. I assume it did.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. There was certainly no Wi-Fi. But no, he got 3G signal from Great Yarmouth across the marshes.
Oh wow! I suppose, but yeah, there you don't have anything interfering.
No, there's nothing between there and Yarmouth to get in the way.
Wow.
Not even trees. It's just marshes.
Well, I remember when 3 first launched, and there were 3G only. I had a phone with them. I signed up to 3 very early on. Yep. I was one of their early adopters, and I had one of those square-shaped Nokias with the buttons either side of the screen. A really weird phone. Once you got used to it, it was so intuitive to use. And just massively intuitive to use. I was at the Sailing Natural, I sail a laser. Cool.
Nice. What size laser do you sail? No.
Hey Tony 7272. I sailed lasers in my youth. I sailed them on Rutland water though.
Ah, okay.
While I was at school over there.
most of my dinghy sailing I've done at Wroxham. I can say that because I don't live there anymore. No. It's only where I grew up. It's also where my school sailed.
Yes. Which was the same school as me.
Yes, but not the one that you sailed.
Oh, not that one, another one.
Because Wroxham and Rutland aren't very close together.
No, yeah.
Really? You sail on Wroxham Broad, J-Man? Interesting.
Yeah, there's a few people here who are north of Lot.
Yes. Well, because Wroxham Broad is obviously where I sailed most of my life.
Yeah.
Although I think I'm not currently a member there. Because I live in London. But obviously my parents still are.
Yeah. You live in South Oxfordshire but have family in Hobbiton.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's not dissimilar to me.
I know Hobbiton very well. But then
I learned to sail at the Easter sailing course at Wroxham.
Charlie is also from... I have an awful lot of people from Norfolk who join my streams, which is
nice.
Really
well,
nice.
You're a Norfolk farmer.
I'm a Norfolk farmer. I know most. I've lived, I've lived in most of Norfolk. I just haven't lived east of Norfolk.
Okay.
Yarmouth
way. Who would want to live in Yarmouth?
Well, exactly.
I saw at Flegg High School for a little while. That was interesting.
8R69, thank you for follow. Welcome to the BFM. Call you Slip. Okay, Slip, no problem. And welcome along. That makes sense, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie's from Dis. I remember you saying that before.
Okay. I'll try not to diss you too much about it.
South North. You're an Aussie, Slip? Nice. So you must be in the early hours of the morning at the moment then. G'day, mate. Oh yeah, I was about to go even worse.
You had to throw another shrimp on the bar.
That was exactly what I was about to do. How's Studio Build getting on? So they've started putting the ceiling back.
6:50 AM.
Wow. You're up as early as I am.
That's commitment.
That is commitment. Oh wow, that is really cool. Did you guys see that on the back? The dots. I think that is caused by the shadows from the holes, maybe. That is weird. I'm doing 60 miles an hour. But the farming is good, yeah. Yeah, no, I know this well. I've had contracts down that way. Up for some whole cropping next stream? Yeah. I'm gonna have to start processing potatoes soon, but I want to try and sort the lag before I start processing potatoes. Because otherwise, using a bucket to process potatoes is going to be painful. We've got enough
JCB wants to know if you can fit a 45-foot boat down on the rocks. Yes and no.
Duncan Boys, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube. Welcome to the BFF. I'm having to do this by sound.
If it's a 45-foot broad boat, yes. Because there are like 60-foot boats that go for rocks. Although, actually, I think you're not supposed to take more than, I think it's 50 foot. But,
narrow mode.
Yes. Herbert Woods, yeah. Herbert Woods is a broad builder, you'll be fine. Yeah, Wroxham is one of the main centres of the Broads. Where's it based?
Have I met Roy? Oh, Wroxham, I have never met Roy. That is a deep cut. That is a
his
joke.
His name isn't Roy. Roy was their surname.
That it'll only ever be asked by somebody who has been to Wroxham. You know?
That's not necessarily true. Because, for a start, Roy's is in Hobton, not Wroxham.
Okay, yeah.
And also, they have branches in other places.
And only, but only somebody who'd been there would know, you know.
Yes, I did. I did get what you actually meant.
Yeah.
But I couldn't. Obviously, I couldn't leave the whole Roy's is in Hobton, not Wroxham thing.
You used to love Roy's
Oh yes,
toys?
Roy's toys. I remember when the toy department was in the department store.
Yeah, we went in there the other week looking for...
Before the department store burned down.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember the department store burned down.
Spoke like a true local.
Dude, I was going to say spoke like an old man. But
how's David Brown Tracks coming? I don't know. I haven't seen Ian in here. I'm highly anticipating though because I want to get started on Dalton Valley Farm with my really hardcore survival series that I'm going to do. But I need the David Browns to do it, and I haven't heard anything from him for a few days. I understand he's a farmer and he's he's deep in it at the moment. So yeah, we'll see. The Zeta pack has the David. It doesn't. That's Zeta. We had a look at that Zeta. That's not a David Brown. Right. So that is that done. What's up, Rowan? Where are you? I'm wondering if I can... He's at his farm. That's a bit of a long drive. What's up? But, okay, but that means I've got to drive all the way over to you. Ah! Driving anywhere at the moment is painful. Author, go have a look.
The boat hire place. Which where? Where? Sorry, where am I going?
There's an awful lot of boat hire places in Wroxham.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I was
somewhere along the river.
Yeah. I just saw that in chat and just had to laugh. It's like, are you saying you used to love the boat hire place in Wroxham? Wroxham and Northampton. It's like, as I said a minute ago, that is one of the main centres of tourism and boat hiring on the Broads. Admittedly, there's nowhere near as many as there used to be, because most of the old hire yards have shut down. I see a helicopter. Shadow just went past. Anyway, where am I going, by the way? You wanted me to go somewhere and look at something?
Yeah, hop over to Rowan's farm and have a look where he is. And what's going on. Oh, that's still got silage on it. That's not gonna...
Is Rowan's farm in this direction?
Yes.
Good.
Get my plough out and start
See a lighthouse.
His tractor is stuck on a fence.
Ah.
How big is the city mooring in Wroxham?
How big is this? Oh, you mean the stave?
No idea.
He probably means the stave. There's a decent size stave. You could moor a 45-foot boat stone at the Hobson stave. You need to go through the bridge to get to it though.
Yeah.
25 foot on the moorings outside the pub. There are places to moor in Roxton, before the bridge. Not all that many, admittedly, but there's some. I mean, if you contact in advance, you could probably find somewhere for your boat. If you're just coming up for a couple of days. Well, obviously I don't work there because I live in London. But, you know, I have contacts. There are also other boatyards. As I said, you know...
Other boatyards are also available.
One of the reasons I said there's quite a lot of boatyards. I happen to know there's quite a lot of boatyards. I used to work at one of them.
Indeed.
Being the one that was started by my great-grandfather. Number 14, yes, that's quite a nice place. There's a pretty nice little sandwich place just across the road from it. Does carvery sandwiches, and we'll do just a bacon and sausage bat. I love that place as well.
How many people do we have on the server at the moment? Because I'm now pulling 21 FPS.
Yeah, so Rowan's tractor's stuck on a fence, by the way. Why did I need to come look?
I don't know, he wanted me to come and have a look and it was a bit far because I was working on my farm. And as you weren't doing anything.
Is it busy in a week from the 21st?
Well, probably not at the moment.
No, I mean, how tall is your boat, JCB?
No.
Is it an wait, no, that was Jane knows that. Yeah. What kind of boat is that? Is what I'm going for.
Oh, roast beef sardies.
Also get in it and go backwards. Yes, that place does roast beef sardies. They're in bats or things or space. Yeah, space. Right.
Ian Roberts 5130. Thank you for the host. You are awesome. Hello, Ian. How are you doing? We were just talking about you. Oh,
okay.
So nice.
Now the trailer's in the water.
This is not good. Somebody was asking about the David Browns, and I was saying how much I'm looking forward to. Let's park this up here. The drop. Cows need feeding too.
I'm going to get out of this here and say that if it goes wrong from now, it's Brown's fault. Happy to be of service, sir.
Right.
We fixed it.
Animals. That's good. Oh wow, they need everything.
Oh, the ferry in. Horning. There's the far side of Horning. Yeah, it actually does pretty nice food nowadays.
Was that the one we stopped at when we went down the river in the little boat?
No, that was the Swan.
That was the Swan.
Yeah, that's on that's on Horning Corner.
Yeah.
So that was still Horning.
I was still
basically so coming through Horning from Roxton, you come in through a bit of the village and it turns a sharp right angle, and you've got the yacht club on that corner, and you've got the Swan and another pub there. I don't remember the name of the one. And then you go through all of Horning, and then you kind of go through a bit of kind of like wilderness, and then out the other side, and then you get to the ferry in. But it is the Horning ferry.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. I have a job for you also.
Oh, okay.
Which you're going to find lots of fun. Just don't make things explode. Right.
This is going to be bales.
This is going to be bales. So, there is a bale spike attached to this.
Yep.
Could you feed the cows one hay bale?
Okay.
One clover silage bale.
Okay.
And one grass silage bale.
Okay.
And then if you finish that, could you give them one straw bale using the bale shredder?
Okay. Where does the bale shredded straw go?
You drive up to it here and you blast it in sideways across it.
Okay. And it just goes through the green thing?
And it just goes through the green tarp, yeah.
Okay. Can't possibly go wrong.
I am going to go ploughing.
Okay.
But with your better FPS, you'll have more success doing that than I will.
Okay. You mean it's unlikely to go wrong because of the FPS?
Yes.
Best.
I did go to Norwich Museum, but it was closed because of the things happening. I've got to check the website, but at least I saw it. Hopefully it'll be open next time. Nice, Mueller Gaming, yeah.
Norwich Castle.
Norwich Castle, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
There is no way I'm going to finish ploughing this field tonight.
Built at the time of the Norman Conquest.
It was?
As was, well, a bit before Norwich Cathedral.
Yes.
The history of Norwich Cathedral for this, because of course, the school that we both went to.
Yes. But I of course come from the village that predates, has a people that predates Norwich.
Village.
Village, yeah. North Elmham has a cathedral that predates Norwich Cathedral. When that went, or when that was destroyed, it was replaced with Norwich. So if you go into Norwich Cathedral, you will see bishops of Elmham.
Cool. Funnily enough, they didn't really bother telling us that at Norwich School.
No.
Or with the school home we founded, with Norwich Cathedral.
Yeah, it's.
There wasn't a pre.
No.
Obviously, they would have had there been a cathedral school at Elmham that they could pretend.
I think schooling was a little bit different in those days.
It was. Yeah, but if there'd been any way they could pretend that.
Oh yeah.
They could trace the school a little bit further back by saying.
Yeah, they would have.
They would. Because it's not like the cathedral school from 1096 was in any way the same school.
No.
But they still pretended that the school was from 1096.
It's moved over ever so slightly. How is that doing? Oh, I see what it is.
What do I do if I drop a bale on this trough and it doesn't?
That means the trough is full. If
yeah,
you just replace it back under the opening.
It's like show F. You do know that's not an warning, don't
you? Or, you know what I mean.
I do. But I also know that you used completely the wrong word.
I did use completely the wrong word. What is that doing? Right, I don't know what the... I think it's... Oh. No.
Some pictures. Maybe JCD sent a picture of his boat. Nope, it's a picture of a boat. Not a sponsor. Ah, but I have a message from JCD, which is a picture of his boat.
Ah.
Yes, that is a traditional Brawls cruiser, which will go to rocks and perfectly happily.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing now.
I'd just contact one of the ordinary yards in Hopton and ask about a temporary mooring. Someone like Barn Sprintcraft or just to be honest, you might not. I don't know if that'd go under Oxbridge, to be honest. It probably will. You definitely want to engage the services of a bridge pilot if you're at all unsure. By the way, it's 2 boats. That's not 2 boats. That picture you sent me is definitely 1 boat. See, I'm a boat builder. I know the difference. I'm also something of a troll, so I knew what you meant.
So I want to move that sideways.
Or through.
No. That never happens.
Exactly. All of the students used to love it though.
Hey Art Dragon, welcome along, how you doing? Trouble is, if oh no, that's going to offset badly. Don't want to offset. Fine.
They really do this kind of thing a lot quicker with, like, you know, a real fault. I just wanted to make that clear. Okay. First bale put back. Oops. You didn't see that. By the way, I've never driven a boat. Well, the good news is that they changed the rules significantly on the rules, and the yards are now required to give you a lot more of a this is how you drive a boat spiel before they hand over the boat than they used to. And the person that gives the spiel is required to know how to drive the boat. I would say that didn't really used to be the case.
Right, we don't want it at 18, we want it at... Oops.
You're still on good
got 9.
How do I check how full the animals are?
Shift S. Sorry, Alt S. Okay. Right. Then we need to move it over. Now, this is the thing. I don't know. I need to move the track. That's what I'm trying to do. Is move the track, but I can't get it to... Oh! There is a way of moving the track left and right, and I can't remember what it is. Yeah, I do, Charlie, but there's a... I don't know what the button for it is. Ah, found it. Right.
Is it alt page up, page down?
Yeah, it is. As Jack has just told me.
No, it's me that told you. Clearly.
Right, there we go. Right, what is the button to move the offset then? That would be good. Now, as I remember with these, we want to move the offset almost perfectly.
Do you want me to completely fill the grass silage up? It's up to like 80% or so.
If you can, yeah.
Put another bale in, or well, you know, most of another bale.
And then if you finish that, what you could do is start putting... There's a whole load of silage bales by the BGA. You can start loading those
into the BGA?
Into the BGA, yeah.
I assume you want me to do the straw first?
Yes, please. We kind of need the straw. That is that. Right down. Centre of the tractor. That might be close enough actually. Right. And then I want to offset reversal. Okay. I think we might be good. So, try it. Yep, that's nicely on the edge of the field. So that is good. Need to turn that actually. Yep, perfect. Still planning to move the old T6. I would like to.
Oh yeah, they're almost completely out of straw.
Not the end of the world, but I'd rather have straw than slow. How you doing, Arc Dragon? Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, it's close enough.
I think the 4 mods, or the, well, I need to find out what is causing the FPS. Dropped frames is that the Wi-Fi just isn't great for the stream. Things have definitely got smoother. I don't know, as I said, I don't know how many people we've got on the server at the moment.
More than 2.
Yes.
Less than 20.
That.
And I can tell you that is a long way from being the worst set of like bounding estimates I've heard of. If anybody is weirdly interested in maths, I could introduce you to something called Avogadro's number.
Minus. Well, you've taken my fed, but you will never take my head. Culchy's interested in that. FS17 Arc Dragon, thank you for subscribing at tier 3. You've been subscribed for 3 months. You're awesome. Thank you very much, Arc Dragon.
So there's this number, which is like the biggest number ever conceived.
Sorry.
I'm on a boat. It's a good song.
I was thinking more about the ad campaign.
What?
The Old Spice ad campaign. You're thinking Lonely Island.
Obviously.
Joergen 53, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFM.
No. Because those numbers, that's obviously not just one number. For this encryption, those numbers have to be secret. And those are just any large primes. Although often people use what they call probable primes. Anyway, that part isn't too important. Anyway, no, Avogadro's number isn't prime. One of the mildly interesting things about it, but no, it's a really big number. It's like you've probably heard of a Googleplex.
Hey Scalari, welcome along. Where's my headland? I'll be doing it in a minute, Charlie. Sorry.
Which is a stupidly big number. Which is 10 raised to the power for Google, and a Google is 10 raised to the power of 100, and a Google is the number that Google is named after. But yes. Google is spelled differently from Google, because when they were registering the domain name for Google, they spelt it wrong.
Yeah.
True story. So yeah, a Google is a 1 followed by 100 zeros. Googleplex is like a 1 followed by a Google number of zeros.
Did you see the video recently that what's his name did about what's the difference between a million and a billion?
Yes, Tom Scott.
Tom Scott.
Obviously, yes.
I mean that to me put
distance, yes.
to an absolute complete clarity what the difference between a million and a billion really is. It's not just 3 more zeros.
It's spelled differently to that, JCB, but it's Googleplex. So that's what I was saying about Google having spelled it wrong when they registered their domain.
Dragon, thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. You are awesome. Welcome to the subscribers table. That's it. Madman Gaming UK. Cabo87. Rico 1978A, and Greeny 2345. If you have received a sub from Arc Dragon, please give him a thank you, because he is awesome and his support is very, very much appreciated. Oh, that is the wrong button.
And yeah, so back to yes, because not Avogadro's number. Avogadro's number is something else entirely. I was thinking Graham's number. That's and Graham's number is the largest number ever conceived of, like to be used to have a meaningful use in some like mathematical or other thing, and compared to it, you know, anything else like the Googleplex is like, ridiculously small. A new notation had to be invented just to write, just to you know, make up a way of describing it, of describing this number. There's a load of arrows and sixes and stuff. Freeze. I think it's freeze. It's a pretty pointless number.
Thank you for playing the Uar sound alerts, Clary. You're awesome. I think I heard that on your screen and not on mine.
You didn't hear it on my screen?
Maybe I heard it on mine. The trouble is I've got performance mode enabled to try and improve things, and I can't see it come up on my screen anymore.
Oh, because I didn't hear it at all. Is why.
Okay.
And it's basically there's a problem in a part of maths called Ramsey theorem, which you don't really need to know what Ramsey theorem is, but it's kind of like set theorem. Or graph theory, in fact. And it's if you connect each pair of geometric vertices of an n-dimensional hypercube to obtain a complete graph on 2 to the power n vertices, colour each of the edges of this graph either red or blue. What is the smallest value of n for which every such colouring contains at least one single-coloured complete subgraph on 4 coplanar vertices. So you're just looking for a number, n. And Graham's number, this number that is unimaginably large and impossible to write down because it's so large, is the upper bound, the current upper bound for what they think n for n could be. And they've improved the lower bound a little bit, but last I heard the lower bound was 6.
Swingblade, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. He does know, although he's a very, very knowledgeable person.
I also have a degree in maths.
Yeah. Which helps. My degree's in computer science, so this is a little bit weird.
Also, I was a maths teacher, hence, you know, useless stuff about maths. You know, it's fun. It's kind of the point is, you know, if you're going to have a problem that involves finding a number, and you're going to set upper and lower bounds, it's like, really, the highest number ever conceived of, and 6. Maybe narrow it down a little further.
Well, surely if the highest number that's ever been conceived of plus 6 now means that is the highest ever number.
No. 6 is the lower bound.
Oh, right. Okay. Why is 6
they've
the lower
determined
bound?
Because that's as close as they've got to narrowing down what the answer could be. They know it is somewhere between 6 and Graham's
and the highest number ever conceived. that's a pretty big range.
Yes. So they've proved it is more than 6, and they've proved that n must be less than Graham's number.
Oh my god.
And obviously the definition of Graham's number appears in this proof that it must be less than Graham's number.
Why has somebody put a gate in Rowan's field that he can't open? Everybody can open every gate, can't they? It's a placeable. What's the max number of entries allowed in this month's giveaway? As many as you can enter. Arc Dragon. I would guess you've probably got a few groats. Or a few groat marks. 102 bales. There are way too many bales on this map. Literally, you only have to be nice. Colchy, just get rid of it if it's blocking a way into his farm. I'm out of coke. And it's 10:30. What's the time in the game? Okay, we'll go till 5:30. 5:30 in game, not 5:30 in real life. I'm not doing an all-nighter. Colchy does not want... What is Colchy's animals doing on Rowan's farm? More to the point. The gate is on your... Okay, I'm a little bit confused at this point. He uses your funds... Oh my god. Where is this on the map? Field 43. I can't really see it, unfortunately. 41. Okay. Where is field 43? 43 is...
Oh, I see it.
So the fight is going on down there. How did Rowan end up owning a field?
Well, I think that's largely what the argument is about.
I bought it before he did. There's an awful lot of that going on this map. An awful lot of it.
Yes.
I don't know, you're going to have to sort it out between you. Because that sounds to me a lot like field sniping.
Which has, as you say, been going on all...
Yeah. I'm going to have to step in here, aren't I? Is there going to be fuels? There is a feud over land rights. Ron, as Colchy said, ask nicely. And he'll open the gate. I cannot control what Colchy puts on his land. How long am I streaming till? I'm going to go till about 5:30 in game, so... Because you're using his land to access it. In real life, you have to ask nicely the farmer whose land you want to drive across. Oh, absolutely, mate. Okay, right. I'm gonna have to go now.
I think you should probably sort it out after the...
No. We need to sort these. If the gate is on Moran's line, then yes, it needs to be moved. If it's not, then I can do nothing about this. Unfortunately, the global company does let you build stuff on land that isn't yours.
I see.
Right. I am in the wrong field.
Although if you do,
oh,
it's
it's
just
up
gonna...
here. Okay, right.
He's just gonna move it to...
Oh, I know, absolutely. You fenced off the hedge. What? It just seems pointless. Ah. Right, now where is this? I want to stand here and work out half exactly where this is. Trouble is, so many people standing around here, I can't tell. Do you know what? This is not on. This is on the council's land. Is where this is. Looking at where I'm standing. Yeah, technically you own the horse pasture, which is true. Oh man, yeah, just sort it out. Yeah, technically JCB owns the horse pasture.
Pasture.
Ah,
We're not Americans.
true.
Do you want it pasteurized? Because pasteurized is best. She said, only you'll be happy if it comes up to me.
Technically, yeah, we're getting the council involved in this as well. Puts a hole in the hedge at the other end of the field. Oh, it means I've got to edit the map. Yeah, the word does start with P. There is a very easy solution to this. I opened the gate. That's what happened. Not that that actually solved any of the problems, but as far as I can see, there's nothing. Emma of the North, thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime. You've been subscribed for 3 months and you are awesome. Pesos. What am I going to plant here? I'm probably going to try and put winter wheat in. If we can get this ploughed before the end of autumn, about 3 days-ish, then we should be able to do that. Unfortunately, I don't know whether that means that how much we'll be able to help growing it with ploughing this, but I've got to get the wheat in. Yeah, FPS is definitely. I do not know what has changed between the start of this stream and now, but I am now at a reasonable FPS. People left, yeah. We're down to 8, so it might be a case of we need to reduce... Well, it's what I've been saying, actually. We need to reduce people on the server.
I could happily step up.
Well, no, we're all right at the moment, but I think... Yeah, I think we need to limit it to less farms, and I think we need to limit it to fewer people. There is not a password on your farm unless you've asked me to put a password on your farm, Rowan.
He might have asked you to put a password on his farm.
If he has. Oh, how did you put an O because you're farm manager? I'm guessing I got on your farm a minute ago because I'm the administrator and therefore can ignore passwords. And now you can't get one. Well, you need to remember your password that you set there.
That's pretty funny. Especially if you can't remember it.
Yeah.
Nope, you're gonna have to remember it.
Can I join and remove it? How did you set a password that you can't remember?
God. Yeah, VF's busy, sort it out yourself.
This is definitely a lot smoother than it has been. Actually, my ping has dropped to about 60-ish. Which can only be
That's
healthy.
better. God.
36k from X. This is why I wanted chickens.
So I mentioned I used to teach maths, right? I did also teach some IT.
Yeah.
Students not knowing their passwords. Bane of my life as an IT teacher.
Well, yeah, I bet.
Especially, like, students not knowing their passwords. When they had to use them to log in for IT lessons multiple times a week.
Well, that's the thing, because I have my work password. I remember my main one. I forget my admin one all the time. We need more raffles.
I mean, sometimes it wasn't entirely their fault. Like, we had some, if I do this really cunningly, will it just break completely? Yep. Nice. Like, the, I remember one kid who, could never remember his password. Because he was an asylum seeker from the Democratic Republic of Congo,
right,
who just didn't speak good enough English to understand the password requirements. So every time it got reset, he had to set a new password, and somebody would help him do that. But he didn't understand the password requirements well enough to be able to understand what password was being set for.
God.
So he couldn't. So he never knew what his password was. It wasn't that he didn't remember it. It was that he never knew it when he left the room.
He never knew it in the first place. New password.
So he just had to go to the IT admins and get his password reset every lesson. But it's not like he was learning anything anyway, because he was in the there's a way that EFL kids are integrated, as it were, in this country, which is a bit might seem a bit iffy. EFL being English as a foreign language.
Right. Exclamation mark realism in the chat for what's going on my field at the moment.
Which is basically because, especially in a very underfunded school like the one I was in, that had a very high proportion of children who couldn't speak English, who were asylum seekers, because we were a low-performing school, so we're undersubscribed, so we had a lot of places spare. We didn't have the facilities to teach them
sorry. JCB jumped out of his trailer for a moment. Out of his truck for a moment, and the trailer got disconnected.
To teach them all English. So I think first, it was either 6 or 9 months. The official policy was that they wouldn't be taught any English.
What?
They would just go to all their classes and just sit there and be immersed in the language, because that would make when they did finally get language tuition later, that language tuition would be more effective. So it would make better use of the limited language tuition available.
Right. Okay.
But it meant that, you know, for the first
6
like,
months,
9 months they were in the country, they didn't actually learn anything because they didn't understand a word of what was being said to them.
Are you still selling silage bells?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm started.
I'm just finished doing the straw. They should take a full pail.
They were completely out of straw.
How much straw are they taking?
They've taken 2, and they're nearly full. So I've decided not to do another one.
I'll worry about their water next time, I think. Why they? I don't know why suddenly they decided to drive over all my nicely ploughed field.
I'll admit it's possible that it wasn't a full bale that I did. I didn't check.
Possibly. Well, sometimes maybe it wasn't, but got nothing better.
Well, I mean, I gave them 2 bales, just to be clear. So.
I think if there's something I
took
get...
more than a full bale. No.
Whose silage is he selling? He's selling my silage.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Well, you know, hopefully soon. Selling my silage. Although we've got 50 minutes left.
So what tool do I need for the silage? Is it bales? Do I need this bale
It's
sponge?
bales, so you need the bale sponge.
So let's undrop it off.
Go the other way, my wheels are spinning. Yeah, my wheels will spin, mate, because I've got one wheel in the trench.
So just down from BGA. Can I just drop them into the
Yes. But you won't be able to be, I think it only takes 20,000 litres. So you won't be able to watch that and drop that many in. And be careful with the clover silage because I'm not 100% sure it will go in.
Right. Do you want me to try with the clover silage first?
Yeah, give a clover silage bale a go and see if it works. If not, the rest of the grass bales should go in. Or the rest of the grass bales. You should if you bailed it. Okay, it should go in.
Owner unknown.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
JCB is getting the side of his truck scraped by my wheels. Madness, madness, it tells you. Post approach, okay, cool. If I can get half this field done tonight, I would be happy.
Happy, happy, happy time.
Oh, I've done this the wrong way. Oh well, we'll plant it the correct way. I should have gone east-west and I've gone north-south.
Why should you have gone east-west?
A, because it's the longer edge of the field. And
yes.
B, because it is across the slope. So both things say it should be oh, nice. My field is going to be very compact. Nope, I am leaving you there. Because I'm not going to get that far across the field. Oi!
Yeah, clever silage went in.
Cool.
I take it I just need to stop once the display above the thing gets up to 20,000 and or once I put a bale on top and it stays there?
I was going to say, you'll see a bale just sitting in the thing.
Okay. So just wait till a bale sits on top.
Yeah.
Eventually that will go away.
Yeah.
Because it will sit. Okay. Ow.
I will say, if JCB hits me again, I will kick him from the circle. It's alright driving around me like a loony, but if you interrupt my farming, that's it. I will send your farm 1k to remove my password from my farm. Ooh! Ooh!
I don't know, I think you could talk him higher.
Oh, what the hell?
If he's willing to pay money, I think he'll pay more. God, you'll send double pot too.
I have bad news for you, Rowan.
Can't?
I can't join your farm. Because you've set a password on it.
Did he set the password since you last joined this one?
Yes. So I can't join his farm.
That's brilliant.
No, I can't. I watched the stream. I could not access your farm. It asked me for a password and I don't know it. I will have to download the save game and try and remove it.
Did you just type in random letters when you set the password?
Well, it cost him a day's work because he can't go and do any work on it. Oh, hang on.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, yeah.
Why not edit farm? Right, there you go.
You should have set him a test, like the password is the ultimate question to the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. And no, I didn't say the answer to the ultimate question of life.
Ooh, he's paid me 1,500. Thank you.
I said the question.
That's locksmith services. Yeah. Yeah, no one knows.
But Culchi, you could give the
7 times
the incorrect question that was found by the Earth that was messed up by the Golden Friendships. Which is what, 6 times 7?
Yeah.
Or no, actually it's what's 6 times 9 or something, isn't it? Because 6 times 7 actually is 42. Because it's importantly that it doesn't equal 42. It's wrong.
Yes. Oh yes, because it doesn't. Yeah. I knew it was something silly like that. Right, it is 5:17. Oh, we are almost halfway through this field. I can tell he used to be a teacher. Teeny's over.
What's the clue that I said I used to be a teacher?
Lightness.
Oh, yeah. Culty's just not gonna budge off of his thing, you know. You're not.
Yeah, you need to set the spreading width on the Abbey tanker manually. It's 40 foot. There's an issue with it.
Rowan, have you tried saying please?
Yes, please can you remove the gates? Might be a good start. Fine.
It's like literally, I'm just, you know, you seem to be struggling at taking hints, but all he said is ask politely. Have you tried just asking politely? Because, you know, you haven't.
There we go.
Now, Culchi, please do it again.
Yeah, that'd be yeah. After all that, that's yeah. There we go, see? And it is 5:30 in game, so this is going to be my last row. I'm going to head back to the farm and finish off. And that is half the field done. Yes!
Nice.
Even if it has been recompacted by mad people driving all over it. Why does the fight have to happen on my field? I still don't see any headlands.
You're the one streaming.
That they tend to be a little bit covered, so and we've got a little bit of headland space, so we're okay. Might as well fill this up with some fuel on the way back. I'm just going to park it in the yard. Park it down by my shed because we don't want to drop the plough off. We're going to use it again next time. Later, Ron. Thanks for joining us.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the thing with two farmers getting into a fight and one of them blocking off access to another one's, like you know, right of access through his field into his, like putting up a... That's like one of the most realistic things you've had in the entire series.
Oh, gotcha. That happens all the time. Wait a second. Are you... Stop mocking access to my... This is my fuel station.
I'll give you that, Colty. That bit was less realistic.
What did he say?
He said if I was a real farmer,
please
have stopped
it.
Well, I don't know. Having an entirely, like, you know, like arbitrary seeming condition does seem relatively realistic.
Yeah. Oh, can we ban person who's come in and...
Oh,
Anybody in chat, if you ever do what that person came in and said do, you will lose your channel. It is a surefire way not to succeed on Twitch. Don't do it. Or on YouTube for that matter.
Yeah.
If you want my advice.
It's like, you're just gonna, we're just gonna get banned.
Yeah, you'll just get banned. Nobody who has ever succeeded on Twitch or YouTube has done it.
Oh, so I was watching, speaking of ways of building up a Twitch following. I've been watching YouTube videos of a guy called Joe. Is it Joe Hickson? He does art stuff for Yogscast. It's far from a big YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But so he just does some small time vlog content of his own.
Yeah.
But it's like really cool, like arty kind of stuff. Like his degree is in arty kind of video and design and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's all like super well produced. But as he just talks about what he does, streaming what other people do as well. And he did one about how Harry relaunched his Twitch channel. And like, I think he called it like the laziest way to get famous on Twitch or something like that.
Oh, right.
It was just really funny to watch.
Right, I'm going to find somebody to raid. Head out to here. Stable up. Good. Who's got streaming? Ooh, we got a couple of people. Who are we going to send us to tonight? I think I can send you a good friend of mine this evening. Don't know what's going on my game. I haven't got the game up at the moment. All I can see is the man in the corner just down here. Right, let's see who we've got that we can raid. Yeah, pretty much one person comes up top, so I will do that. What I'm going to do, though, is say a couple of thank yous, because we do have a couple of thank yous to say tonight. I would like to say thank you to Emma of the North for resubscribing. You are awesome. Arc Dragon, thank you for resubscribing. No, Arc Dragon, thank you very much for your gifted subs and for resubscribing. You are very awesome. Who has got? Duncan Boys, thank you for subscribing. Hazmat7520, thank you for your share. JCB123 JCB13, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. RSFA 8608, thank you for subscribing as well. You are all awesome. Your support is greatly appreciated. The same goes for every single person, every single one of you who has watched this stream. I very, very grateful that you're watching my stuff. You guys make this channel what it is, so thank you very, very much. Which means that's all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream. If you are here on Twitch and you've yet to hit that follow button, please do, and make sure you have notifications turned on so that you never miss a live stream. And if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, please drop us a comment, give us a share, and drop us a like. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.